Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to another episode of Minecraft. And you might be thinking to yourself, well, the Minecraft logo looks a little bit different from what, I'm used to. And yes, that's absolutely right. This is actually not your Minecraft 1.2.5, whatever version it is by the time you're watching it, but this is actually Minecraft Alpha 1.1, very, very early version, and that was on October of 2010. And the reason why this is Minecraft Alpha now is because this is the very first version I have played, and I just kind of wanted to go back, explore a little bit, and share it with you. And this is also going to be a peaceful thing, unless I decide to play it for longer than a couple of episodes, and you guys really want me to turn the difficulty on, or or if I believe I should do so at any point. Again, let me know what you think in the comment section below, and rate this video as you think fits. Anyway, as you can see in the menu, there is single player, multiplayer, and options, and there is also a grayed out button placed tutorial level, which you can click, and the tutorial level was never developed, so therefore they just removed the button later on. But yeah, multiplayer was actually in Minecraft in 2010 already, but it was not very good. It was very laggy, very glitchy, it only worked about half of the time, but it was working sometimes, and it wasn't very bad actually. And you can still kind of experience some glitches nowadays, even though it is a lot better now. Anyway, let's just go into single player. You can see that we have 5 worlds to select from. All those are empty. And you couldn't have more than 5 worlds, and you couldn't rename the worlds, so yeah, there you go. But 5 worlds was actually sufficient. You could actually kind of cheat around this by backing up your worlds, getting the save the world, copying it, and deleting it, and this way you could actually back up more worlds than 5, but from in-game you could only load and save 5 worlds. So let's go into the actual games. As you can see, it's still building terrain, it's still generating a random level, even though it is not quite as random. For example, this one is not a biome. This is not a desert biome. Biomes didn't exist. This is just a beach because it's near water. So yeah, there you go. Sometimes you will actually not find any sand for ages. But now I kind of appear to be on a very, very sandy beach. I'm just gonna make sure I'm on the correct difficulty. Yes, I am. Fantastic. And yeah, so there you go. The very first thing you'll probably notice is that Minecraft looks very different, kind of, and the textures are kind of still the same, but the lighting engine is the old lighting engine, which basically means that this you can kind of very, very easily see what blocks are light and what blocks aren't. You can kind of see that this one's a lot darker than this one, which is a lot darker than this one, and with the new lighting engine you kind of cannot see that anymore because now it's a lot more fluid, and I kind of like the new lighting engine, but I also kind of like this one. It looks very, very retro, which was kind of what Minecraft was supposed to be anyway. But overall, it looks very, very much brighter, and it's something that I kind of enjoy, and even the mobs do look very much brighter. If I were actually to play on a difficulty and you could see the creeper, you could actually see that it was very light green, whereas now it is still light green, but it's a lot darker. Shut up, cow. Cows, by the way, do not drop food, they only drop leather, but you don't need a lot of food because you have no hunger bar, as you can see. So food basically insta-heals you, so that is what, that's kind of what food does. Chickens wouldn't give you food at all, they would just give you feathers, and zombies would drop feathers as well, if I'm not mistaken. Nowadays they drop rotten flesh, which makes a lot more sense than feathers, but back in the day they wouldn't drop rotten flesh, because, well, it wasn't implemented yet, and there wasn't really a lot of food needed. Even though it was good to have food, but it wasn't, a necessity, as now you have the hunger bar, and unless you're playing on peaceful, you do have to worry about it, and yeah, in this version of Minecraft you really didn't have to worry about hunger, which I kind of really, really enjoy. There are a couple of things in the newer versions of Minecraft which I just think are really, really bad and well, unneeded. But yeah, so this is a world. Oh, there's lava there. So yeah, that would actually happen a lot more often. But what I was wanting to say is that there would be worlds where it would be constantly snowing, so there would be no random water events. What am I talking about? No random weather events. no thunderstorms, anything like that. That would just be, you know, either a snow world where it would be constantly snowing, or a world like this where, you know, there would be no snow whatsoever. Which makes sense because there are no biomes, therefore there are no snow biomes. Shift click didn't work, so you can kind of see. You know, maybe you're just thinking, well, you're doing this very, very awkwardly, but this is the way you would do it in Minecraft before, you know, the shift click update was actually part of Minecraft, which I actually don't know when that was. But yeah, there you go. So I see some coal up there, which coal you would still have to get. I mean, the essentials of Minecraft haven't really been changed, which is good, because otherwise I'd be playing a different game. I would probably be playing Terraria or something like that. But yeah, the core mechanics haven't really changed. Yeah, I'm still building and, you know, mining and crafting, which is what Minecraft is about. So yeah, there we go. I'm just gonna place my workbench right here, and I'm gonna make my first tool, which is gonna be a pickaxe, and there you go. So the crafting recipes for the most part haven't changed. Some I think have, kind of, but at least for the tools they haven't been changed, which is good, because otherwise I would be like, how do I even do this, you know, the tools, especially if you're kind of an older Minecraft player like I am. You would be getting really, really confused because all of a sudden everything has been changed, which fortunately it hasn't. So yeah, there you go. I kind of want to explore where the lava is, but I doubt there's actually anything there, so I think I'm just going to leave it. I'm kind of more curious about looking for caves, but then again, what am I doing up here if I'm looking for caves? I'm a little bit careful, because fall damage does exist, even though my health regenerates really, really quickly. I tried actually climbing up a mountain, falling down, and dying this way, and it's almost impossible on peaceful, because your health regenerates so quickly. So it's kind of impossible to die unless you're really, really stupid, which I will be at some point, probably walking to lava. That would still kill you very, very easily and quickly. And seeing as there is lava around back there, I'll probably do that at some point in this Let's Play. There you go, some fall damage, but you can also see them regenerating very, very quickly. So there is some more coal over there, which I kind of want, because I only have 2 coal at the moment. It's a little, you know, it's not really a lot. As, you know, every Minecraft player knows, and actually everyone who does not play Minecraft at all would probably also know that if you have just 2 pieces of something, it's not a lot. It's more than 1, but 1 is more than nothing. Which sometimes, of course, you have worlds where you cannot find coal at all. In other worlds where it's just everywhere, like here. But yeah. Actually, the very first world I've played, I've deleted it, obviously, because I delete my worlds very, very frequently, but I could not find coal for the life of me. Like, I could not find coal at all. It was very frustrating, because I was actually playing it on a difficulty without really knowing it, so I basically, yeah, I got creeper bombed very, very quickly, which was not very fun. But fortunately, it didn't prevent me from continuing to play this fantastic game. Which, by the way, even though I think that Minecraft has become a little bit more, well, geared towards someone else than me personally, I still think that it's a pretty good game. Alright, what's this? Alright, so this is basically a cave. And before you ask, are there actually dungeons, meaning mob spawners and chests? Yes, there are, but obviously the chests wouldn't contain any of the newer items. I don't actually know if a saddle existed, or cocoa beans, or, you know, anything like that. But obviously, in chests you wouldn't be able to find, you know, like swords and tools, and it's very dark, so you can't really see anything what I'm doing here. I can barely see what I'm doing, so excuse me for that. I think there's even some more coal. Yes, there is. Let me actually make some torches, just for it, because I'm greedy like that. Anyway, there we go. There are no mobs I have to worry about, so I don't really have to make a lot of torches. But yeah, I kind of forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, the old Minecraft obviously has some things that I prefer, if you couldn't tell by now. Which is obviously the insta-healing thing, food, which, you know, if you had a lot of food, then you could basically just tank a room. Obviously not doing damage, but just being able to, you know, just run through it and not die, which is kind of amazing. The bow didn't have to be charged. There were no critical hits though, so there you go. But you didn't have to charge up your bow. And I don't know if you can tell by now, but I guess you could tell when my pickaxe broke. The sounds have kind of been replaced, like entirely. You can very easily tell once I make my first home with a door. You can very easily tell that the sounds have been replaced. Why am I using a pickaxe on this? I don't even know. Right, I'm just gonna leave that torch there just so you know that I've been here. Right, this. Wow, what a disappointment, ladies and gentlemen. What a disappointment. Yeah, disappointments were actually part of Minecraft Alpha as well, which I've kind of forgotten to tell you, but you can see in the top left. And it was taken out, actually, out of the entire version of Minecraft. And F3, it's this, just this. You would have no, chart at the bottom, or no diagrams. And also you wouldn't get these numbers above these, as you can see. It would just give you the information you'd actually need, which is, where am I, kind of, and, what direction am I looking in, and also the memory. So there you go. So I'm just kind of thinking what I'm supposed to be doing now. I have enough coal, even though I kind of never had enough coal, which is the reason why I'm actually digging up more coal here. Even though I think I'm good and I should probably worry about a home now. Yeah. I'm just kind of looking where I want it. I'm kind of wanting my home on a vantage point, so if I get there to play this on a high difficulty, which I most certainly will, then I don't really want to worry with getting swarmed by everything. But the way a good strategy to, keep yourself alive is actually just to build your home on an island, or at least surround it with water, so no mobs can spawn on water, therefore you will actually be relatively safe as long as you light your house with enough torches, so that no mobs can spawn inside your home. So you can see it's turning dark, and you can see that it goes really, like you can really tell that it's getting dark. Like it's none of these, oh, it's slowly getting dark. No, it's not slowly getting dark. You can really tell very easily when it gets dark, which is actually something I enjoyed, because I feel like sometimes in the newer version of Minecraft, all of a sudden you stand in the dark and you don't actually realize. Here you can actually see the dark upload, which is kind of amazing. And I'm basically just gonna walk around for a little bit so that you can actually tell how dark it gets. I suppose, yeah, you can really see the dark load over there. And then I will actually end this episode right here. And again, if you have any suggestions, let me know in the comment section below. Hello there, sheep, that just randomly appeared out of nowhere. Yeah, like I said, rate the video whatever you think it should be rated. There's an amazing cave here, which I think I'm going to explore if it wouldn't be so horribly dark. And yeah, if you want me to play any other game that would be free, would be awesome, then let me know as well. And yeah, there we go, that would be it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm just gonna go out to show you how dark it gets. This is actually how dark it gets. You can really barely see, but yeah, there you go. So, this is over there. Oh, it's still loading. The darkness is still loading, fantastic. But yeah, this is how dark it gets. Thank you so much for watching this episode, and more episodes are sure to come.